America's next air war may begin without pilots, without warning, and without public acknowledgement, because many of the aircraft already exist, and you are not cleared to know their names. As global rivals accelerate autonomous weapons development, the United States is quietly reshaping air warfare through classified drone programs that directly affect deterrence, escalation control, and national security. For most Americans, air power still means fighter jets, aircraft carriers, and human pilots. But inside the Pentagon, that definition has already changed. The U.S. military now treats unmanned and autonomous systems as central to future conflict. Rising tensions with China, persistent pressure from Russia, and the spread of advanced air defenses have forced a recalculation. Traditional manned aircraft are expensive, politically sensitive, and vulnerable. Classified drone programs offer a different answer: persistent presence, deniability, and operational reach without risking U.S. personnel. This shift is not theoretical. It is already embedded in U.S. Air Force planning, budget lines, and force structure. Much of America's drone future lives inside black budgets. Programs tied to DARPA, the Department of Defense, and classified Air Force units operate beyond public scrutiny. Known efforts like the RQ-180 stealth drone hint at broader capabilities: long-range, low-observable platforms designed to penetrate denied airspace. Unlike earlier systems used for counter-terrorism, these drones are optimized for peer conflict. They are built to survive Chinese radar networks and Russian electronic warfare. Congressional oversight exists, but details are restricted. Even within the military, access is compartmentalized, reinforcing how strategically sensitive these systems have become. At the core of these programs is autonomy. Advances in autonomous weapons, sensor fusion, and onboard decision-making allow drones to operate with minimal human input. Artificial intelligence helps manage flight paths, threat detection, and mission coordination. Programs connected to Joint All-Domain Command and Control aim to link drones with satellites, ships, and ground forces in real time. The goal is speed. Human decision cycles are increasingly seen as a liability. In a high-end conflict, milliseconds matter. These systems are being designed to act faster than adversaries and faster than political leaders may be able to intervene. The expansion of autonomous drones raises unresolved legal questions. Under U.S. law, including the authorization for use of military force, lethal decisions are expected to involve human judgment. Yet semi-autonomous strike capabilities blur that line. The Pentagon insists that humans remain in the loop, but classified operational concepts suggest growing reliance on algorithmic control. Congress has debated guardrails, but no comprehensive statute governs autonomous combat systems. This legal ambiguity creates strategic risk. Adversaries may interpret U.S. drone deployments as escalatory, even if no human pilot is involved. From a U.S. national security perspective, these programs deliver clear advantages. They extend reach into contested regions like the South China Sea. They reduce pilot losses in early-phase conflicts. They complicate enemy targeting. But they also create new vulnerabilities. Drones rely on data links, satellite navigation, and secure networks. Cyber intrusion or signal disruption could neutralize entire fleets. U.S. planners are racing to harden these systems, but no network is invulnerable. The same technologies that enable dominance also expand the attack surface. Internationally, America's drone posture shapes deterrence. China and Russia are investing heavily in their own unmanned platforms, often studying U.S. designs. Smaller states are watching closely. When the United States normalizes autonomous air operations, it sets a precedent. Allies may seek access, rivals may mirror capabilities. The result is a compressed escalation ladder. Drone losses may be seen as politically tolerable, increasing the likelihood of confrontation. In this environment, stealth technology, electronic warfare, and AI-driven targeting become tools not just of combat, but of signaling. America's classified drone programs are not science fiction. They are operational, funded, and expanding. But they are not magic. They cannot replace strategy, diplomacy, or human judgment. They offer power, but also speed, opacity, and risk. For the United States, the challenge is control. How much autonomy is too much? How much secrecy undermines democratic oversight? The future of U.S. air warfare is already unfolding above classified altitudes. The question is whether America can maintain dominance without losing control of escalation itself. The next time you see a quiet sky, ask yourself whether America's most important aircraft are the ones you never see.